Hello again, gamers, and we're back for another go on Alien Resurrection on the PS1, and we're working towards these retro achievements. Today we're going to have a playthrough the R&D section on hard, but you can see this is what we're going for. This is a brilliant website, by the way, which will reinvigorate your retro gaming. You can see you have the difference between mastering and beating a game, and mastering a game. You've got two little easy buggers like this is all well and good. Beating these old games is hard enough, but we're going to go with Alien Resurrection, and we have made some nice progress. Just trying to work out exactly what I've done. These are the normal level completions, these are the hard level completions, these are your item collections, and you can see I've only done 4 of them. I think there are 8 levels, 9 levels. And then you have a whole bunch of little skills here, like basically kill 100 in one sitting, 250, kill a certain amount of them with the laser gun, you know, and then some in-level stuff, which have usually got the yellow borders around them. But you get hardcore achievements, you get softcore achievements. Nobody cares about softcore. Softcore means you're doing it with things like save states and you're cheating along the way. These old games, if they didn't have like a memory card system like this did on the PS1, you had to play them all the way through. And if you died, you had to play them all the way through again. Retroachievements tries to, how can I put it, reinvigorate that, bring that back, bring that idea back. You've got to play these games through one time, and anything else cheating. But you can see how little of the amount of people, with 584 people have played this game on this site, and only 19 people are getting to the end of the harder settings. That's quite something to put yourself on that list, I think. I think the hardest one we've got is if you do this in the points order. Don't quite understand this always, because you can see here that this has got a retro points ranking of 117, which is 30 odd more than this, but for some reason this is still higher than that, and I can tell you that that was a harder trophy, definitely a harder achievement. But anyway, that's retro achievements. And what we want to do now is the one we're going for, I believe, is down here. That one there. We're going for this one here. 25 points, 96. It's still only 96. I tell you, this is not an easy level. But anyway, without further waffling, let's get into it. So research and development. Now, last time I was here, I was struggling a little bit with my weaponry, but you can see that we have hoarded 63 shotgun shells, and we have 456. You know, we definitely got more than 40 rounds in this pulse rifle, and our good old trusty infinite pistol. Once again, we do not need to do collectibles. We've done the collectibles run. We've rescued Purvis, and we've found the 2 areas which are, you know, basically there are 2 areas which are blued off like this that you need to get access to, and also killing the Queen, and killing the Queen with only the pistol. We've achieved both of those. So we're basically just going through a clean playthrough of this level on hard. And this level, I think, is where this game really starts to throw it at you. The last level is a different tone to the first 2. The last level throws facehuggers at you for the first time, but this level now, I think, really starts to throw a dynamic alien attack at you, and the ambush has become a lot more clever. Now here we go, here comes our first one. It really wasn't ideal, and we could have done it a lot better than that.
Warehouse access granted.
Of course, the trouble when you get to this level is the hits you take on hard are savage. Yeah, the hits you take on Harder Savage, so you really want to avoid taking all these little nicks that these guys give you. I'm just trying to remember what we've got to do here. I think this is for later.
Key card
We
required.
haven't got that yet, so round we go. Yeah, you can already hear them. And if I remember rightly, these two come at you from this angle here. Oh shoot! I wasn't expecting you to do that, facehugger. Has he got himself a little? There he comes. Yeah, so on normal, I was able to do that first section with the 3 aliens without taking a hit. The same way I did it. Getting the first guy, charging through the 2 of them, and then you get a clean shot on the 2 of them behind you, but that didn't work there, did it? I'm pretty sure this is the force field. No. This is... Pretty sure this is what I've got to do next. Right, so...
Security team to holding pen 3Z.
The other thing that took me was I got through the first 2 levels in something like 36 minutes. Uh-oh. And level 3, I went from 36 minutes to something like an hour and 15. So it... Oh, that actually made me jump. And here they all come. Get a little bit like a shooting gallery sometimes if you are able to funnel these things in the right way. But you can see there I took another third of damage, sorry, another quarter of damage just on those face huggers. One's going to come out. Oh, there's one behind me. Yeah, so they took a quarter of damage. And that was just acid splats. Grab every damn thing. There's one more. If in doubt, charge towards the bastard. You can't get anything out of that. Ignore that. Come in here. I think I get attacked by facehuggers. Right, I think now we can get away with using another one of them. Right, round here I think it's a facehugger attack. It's the next corner. And one of these buggers ends up on the roof, I think. There he goes. Ah, stuck on the wall. Uh-oh. You see how just getting that hit, I love the way they do that. Getting that hit on them up here, so they run around the corner and you've only got to hit them once. Right, now you have to be careful here because you're going to get ambushed again. Shoot that, and here they come. Oh. Okay. Oh, Blumenek, where did he come from? Where is he? Where is he? Right, bearings, bearings, bearings. Right, we're back here.
Access denied.
And... Yep. losing some bearings here a little bit. We need to go this way, I'm pretty sure. You see the engine rumbling away in the background? Always that accompanying sound. Right, here we go. Funnel them through the corridor. Go for the headshots. You see, now that even on hard, right, the headshots do for these guys quite quickly. We've got another pulse rifle, and we're nearly up to 700 of them. I seriously think I had about 12 of them last time I started this level. So it just goes to show you the difference you can make by learning the levels. Actually dealing with those things will start coming to you more naturally as well. Right, now I think I do remember what we've got to do. Yeah, you have to be so careful around here. Like whenever you've thrown a switch or anything. Okay, now we do we? I think I did pick up a card, didn't I? Yeah. Pretty sure one of them's going to come at me. Here he comes. How are we doing for shotguns? Wow, we're nearly up to 100. See how you can tempt them out into a room like that where you've got some kind of fixture. Just tempt them out. Now this here is going to go slightly longer second blast. That's what you're waiting for. You are going to get ambushed around here, and it's a nightmare because you never know what direction he's coming from. Here he comes. He's coming around now. I tell you, that's the... I swear, because the motion tracker, it's like Civi 11. I called him Civi 18. I called him Civi 18 in the last video, or 19. It's Civi 11. He's basically talking about how the motion tracker is no good because it literally only lets you know when they're 5 meters away. But there it really helped because I could tell which direction he was coming from. So I made a mistake when I was talking about my settings on this. I have got a couple of enhancement settings on anyway, but the most important ones, I said that I had the frames per second on 125. I didn't. I had it on 125%. So on DuckStation, 125% frame rate, which speeds the game up a touch, but I don't care because it plays beautifully. And I think I had it on like ×5 resolution. I think I have it on something like ×5 resolution. So we've just thrown that, and now we can actually get through that. We should be able to now get through that locked door that the eggs were guarding. I like to just listen to the sounds of this game, because that really is I could just listen to the sounds of this game for a while. Okay, so here we are, we're in the holding pens. And you can see that we have set off a battle. And we have a collage of guts from various species lining the walls. Now 3 of these guys are going to come charging out of here. You see him? He's up there. There's another one there. Maybe I've already dealt with one of them, but 2 or 3 are going to come out of here. Oh. Wow, that second guy absolutely done for me there. Okay, I can use one of those. I'll allow it. So there you've got your next key card. Oh shit. See how you just can't afford to get sloppy and start being distracted by goodies, because they will kill you from behind. And this is level 4. It's going to get a lot worse than this. Yeah, so we took a little bit longer there with that save because we were just contemplating which slot we wanted to use. Some of them I use as like utilities. Shite. Yeah, just making a few sloppy... Are you actually dead? You are now. I'll tell you what, those things are an absolute pig on hard. It's not quite... See, that works a lot better on normal. It's not very prudent crouching down to those guys and then just getting a bunch of acid in your face.
System failure. I'm experiencing technical difficulty.
See, I
I
can't...
apologize for any inconvenience.
You know, to be fair, it would have been actually more prudent to go and save it now, after those facehuggers. But we forgot. We, the Borg. Me and the Borg collective. Right, pickups, pickups, pickups. Can I actually go through here? Yep. Comedy hooter. Right, now there's a guy here. There's a guy here. A little bit sloppy there with the aiming. Right, here comes another one. This one's a lot more straightforward, he says. There you go. I didn't actually need to use that much ammo there. Okay, now we're in this big... Sloppy again, man. How did I forget him? Right, there's the shells. There's a health kit in here. Medium, lovely. You go up these stairs. Shall we spoil his meal? Now again, I'm just using about five rounds more than I should be.
I'm experiencing technical difficulty. I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'm using about 5 rounds more than I would like for each death, each alien kill. Not getting off the trigger button quick enough. Right, you can't actually... there's a force field there. See? So you can't actually get rid of that. You got to come down and turn that force field off, and you're going to get ambushed along the way. Now actually, it means I can't save it later. Yeah, so there's a bit here that always causes me a lot of problems. Let's go with a small and have it ready. Now you see what's going to happen here is we're going to head into this room on the left. And to the right here, round this corner, you see him? He got me. He actually got me. Okay, so we're back here again. Now the reason that I'm not saving it in that room there is because after this I have to go through here, and it's a long, long road to the next save point. That is if you can even get it, because I need to do something with Purvis to trip it. Alright, let's try and be careful here, because you do not want this guy jumping at you. Actually, oh, he's backed into the electricity. So many mistakes being made. The first thing was I should have saved it after I did those face huggers back about 5 minutes ago. But you can't go back and save it once you've saved it on hard. But back, yeah, basically backed into this. Rookie errors, mate. So here we go. Third time lucky, I'm hoping. Edge in. Thankfully, the less than perfect collision detection helped me out there, because you can just shoot them in their little square, of influence. Sometimes just outside it. Right, now there's a room here that's absolutely full of eggs. I'm going to throw this first.
Security system data.
Because I wanted to bring that guy out.
System failure. Parliament granting technical difficulty.
Now there are only pickups in here.
Apologize for any inconvenience.
There are only pickups in here, but I want them. I actually got really lucky there. Clear these buggers out of the way. Sometimes shooting a dead egg opens another one, and it hasn't here. Right, so 3. Uh-oh. Ah! See? I got caught against the wall for a split second, and that mofo got me. They are lively on this level. Just try not to pick up any stupid burns either. There we go. Okay, so that didn't go so well. And I'm going to use it now, even though I think I'm about to get ambushed. But you don't want a situation where you know, we're still short of saving it. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get attacked by an alien, and you don't want a situation where you mess it up and miss the opportunity to get that thing out of you. Yeah, here they come. Here comes one anyway. We'll have that, puts us back into the 600s. See, they turn the lights off, they cut the power, man, and then one appears around the corner. It's just brilliant. This game is so good, man. You have no idea how much of an Aliens game this is. This is quintessential. I just wish it didn't stress me out. Mind you, I am 47 now. When I was in my 20s, I used to play this game for hours and hours and hours at night, in the middle of the night, scared out of my mind. And I get a little bit more stressful playing it these days. It takes it out of me. Right. I think we're good here. I think we're going to get a face hugger. Let's just take that table out. No, it's not where I think it is. Let's throw this and just quickly do this.
Security system alpha disabled.
Oh shit! You had a real chance there to kill me, mate, as you deflate. I got so lucky there that I didn't take a hit. I deserved to take a hit there. Okay, that gets us back up to 10 of them. Let's get the flashlight up actually. You see, sometimes if I have that on there, sat there like that, I might accidentally use it in a retarded moment of panic. And I've wasted lots of time. But we're good now. We're actually at a section now where we can head towards the end of the level. I've made a mistake. I made another critical mistake. I shouldn't have saved it there. Yep, that's an error. Okay, there's nothing we can do. We're just going to have to persevere. Here's another ambush job. Given the nature of this level, you don't want to be persevering with safe spots. But what I was supposed to do was come up here and sort this out. Why do I get the feeling as soon as I pick one of them up I'm going to get nailed? 2 lots of shotgun shells. I didn't get nailed. Now I actually think the coast is clear here. One of those timely moments where you get to enjoy the atmosphere and the rumble of those engines without being savagely murdered. Right. And I'm going to forlornly do it to myself and just double check that I can't resave, and I know I can't. Little red light says no. So here we go. No excuses. On to the next area.
System failure. I'm experiencing technical difficulty. I apologize for any inconvenience.
Poor old father. Right, round here is the big gaping gap, hole even, that leads you into the next area. So you just drop down here softly. That's unbelievable. I missed it. I was supposed to land on that. Wow, am I costing myself? Luckily we've got enough of those, and we're going to get to pick up another one here. Right. Oh wow, that was literally about 4 bullets. So you can see you don't need much ammo to kill these things if you're just shot. I was watching a video by an Australian called G-Man, and he described this game where if you do not hoard as being a bit of a softlock, because if you haven't got the weapons to deal with it, this is oh actually. Ah, that would teach me. See, as soon as I started taking the mickey, oh, I got a face vagina. Wearing it like a goddamn mask. Okay, it does kind of calm things down a little bit though. I want those 2 specimens destroyed. Alright, we're going to get attacked here again when we pick up this large med kit. Just held them off a little bit, didn't it? Oh, I should have done that. So, as usual, around about an hour into my playthrough, I'm starting to get sloppy.
Access granted.
Is that just age? Trying that fucking jumping shit with me, son. Now, last time I was playing this, I had to keep restarting it because I kept messing Purvis up. This time I don't really care, even though he has the save spot and he'll give me the save spot. If I fail him, I don't really care. This is what we're trying to get. He's going to give me a key card for this.
Non-human presence detected.
But this is fun. This is a fun part of this game. There's lots of shooting here. He's down. His mate's going to... His pal's going to investigate, and his pal is going to join him. Xenomorph Heaven. That is a flamethrower. Actually, this is the second one picked up. So the flamethrower is on its way, although, as Civvy says, the flamethrower sucks. It does suck. What have I got? I'm still only mid 600, so I can't quite get that up. I'd like to have about 900 rounds with this, because we're going to come back and use Ripley in the later levels, and I want her to have like just infinite weapons, which you can have, but I'm not cheating. I am not cheating on this game. I won't get my achievements. Right, now if I'm right in thinking, yeah, so you're going to get 3 aliens drop out the sky, you want to shoot this here. Thank you. Good night, Vienna. Don't bother opening any of these, there's nothing in them. Just pick up your things. And do not shoot that, because there's one of my little spider friends in there. Purvis is in there. Yeah, there's something in there I have to shut down. So here we come, actually no, my bearings are wrong. My bearings are wrong, we're not quite at the Purvis bit yet. There's an alien in here though. No, there isn't, there's facehuggers in here. You can hear them, they're in there actually. There he is. Can you see his dorsals next to them eggs? He's actually feeding on a corpse. That's right. Right, so let's just trip these and get rid of these. Die! You horrible little things. Now there's one more here. Let him come out. Now that egg is handy because it's kind of, I use it as kind of a marker. Now when you come around here, you're going to come to this pen. You're going to get this alien. He's look at it. So whatever's going on there, that whatever dream he's having, actually he's not feeding on a corpse. He's just dreaming. Wake up, son. Now when I was doing my collectibles run, damn, I swear I got an earlier hit on that. I did. Yeah. One more. One more. Right, so when I was doing my collectibles run, for some reason this bugger... Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say, right? Now this egg here, that egg there, now if you listen carefully, don't get caught on the... Did you hear that little splat? They run through that egg and splatter it, and it always gives me a little indication of how far down that corridor they are. And the egg was about there, so I know they're about there when I hear that splat. So you get yourself set to funnel them through the door, and job's a good one. Okay, right, so we just picked up another auto dock unit. That's it. We had to throw the thingy.
Security breach. Cell integrity compromised.
For sure, definitely when they're in crouch mode, that's when they're most dangerous. Because you just can't seem to hit them as easily, and then even though the head's exposed, but if they make that jump at you and you haven't got your shotgun ready, it could get sticky.
Main reset.
Yeah, I should have carried on with that reload. Yeah, we're good. Right, there's absolutely nothing down there, so don't worry about going down there, you're just wasting time. Now. Oh! Oh, you piece of shit. I'll let myself have one of them. I knew he was there. Why did I do that? We're going to get two more here. We just got to go through here first. God, it's so... Because it's like... Oh, damn. Honestly, it's like missing one of the first two penalties. It always comes back to haunt you around the fifth penalty or into sudden death, if that even analogy even works. Because what will happen is, when I'm deep into level 7, that's when that will hurt me. When? As if I'm so confident I'm going to get that far. Never played this on hard, so... Right, so we go back up here, and now we're heading to Purvis. Get off these murderous ladders.
Access granted.
Okay, so there's a dude here having a snack. There he is. Look, he's tucking in. Look, is he tucking in, or is he doing a beatbox? He's using the corpse as a beatbox, and we're going to use him as a bullet sponge. There you go. Beatbox, bullet sponge. That's the... Yes, you get... Actually, this is the hidden barrier achievement in Retroachievements. And you get that for getting Purvis's card, going and tripping that thing by the door and coming back, and you need to head... There's a gap between here... I'll come back and show you, but there's a gap there that you need to head to. You have to walk into that gap to get that to trip. Now this is the really intricate part. You're going to come around this catwalk here into this little dark room. Pick up there. Now you're going to have to be really cute here, okay? And like I said, if this doesn't work for me, I'm not too fussed. Behind here, which Purvis is going to open for you with a security code, is two pickups. One of them's a health kit, and most importantly, a save point. But you've got to earn it, okay? So now what you need to do is, what's going to happen is you're going to come here, right, and you're going to speak to Purvis, who is cowering away. Now, you're going to have an alien here, an alien here, an alien here, an alien here, and most importantly, an alien is going to morph in here. He is the danger man. Purvis, if you manage to successfully kill the first two, Purvis is going to run to here. Now you need to be careful that A, you don't accidentally shoot him, and B, you don't shoot this guy too close to him, because his acid will splatter him and he will die. You can already hear him growling. I love that growl, by the way. Right, they don't make that noise in any other game. Right, now Purvis, we need Purvis to be cooperative here, and we need to be slick, alright? You see him up there, look? 1. Don't shoot him. Get this guy to come out. Here comes Purvis. Shoot this guy here. Come out here. Take this guy. There's your 5 aliens. Now Purvis is going to do his thing for you. Oh, we did it. Excellent. This is crucial. There you go. There is my beautiful save point, my large med kit. And I'm hoping some pulse rifle rounds. But now, Purvis, after all this help, yeah, is it sore? Oh, there you go. Splat. Where did it go? Here it is, look. It didn't make it. Childbirth. Stillborn. It's a stillborn. It was a stillborn chest burster. Really? Do we really need one of them? We do need this though. So now we have got ourselves into a beautiful position, because the rest of the level lays in front of us. We've got a save point right there. Now next thing's next. We're going to open this, and to do that you come around here, you come through this big room. You're not going to get attacked because you've already cleared this out. The area is secured. We're going to throw this.
Accepted. Access granted.
We're going to double back on ourselves. And it's through here, and you will see that it is gone. Now, when you go in there to pick up your collectibles, there's actually an infertile egg there. So when you go into that room, you're going to get ambushed. Do I need to change that? I know I say you're going to get attacked and you're going to get ambushed. Do I need to change these mantras? I'm not going to. Look at the acid effects. The smoke coming off the acid. So that there is the alcove you need to go into, and I'll flag the achievement up now. But you go into here and it goes boop, and you've basically unlocked the secret barrier. You've got some beautiful health kits here, but you've also got some beautiful alien life forms. Magnificent. Magnificent specimen. Wasn't it? It was Golic, wasn't it? Was it Golic that called it magnificent? In that, in the assembly cup, when it takes Clemens, which, by the way, absolutely just killed any hope that film had when Clemens died. Best character in the movie. The only guy that has a kind of fleshed out arc that they tell you about, and in the moment that they've fleshed him out, they go and kill him. Great. Sort of the dynamic between him and Andrews was the only kind of thing that was really intriguing me in that film, because everything else was just so boring. Okay. He's on the roof, I think. Yeah, he's up there, look. Really? He's dreaming that much like the other guy. That didn't even hurt him. I actually don't like what happened there. so that went a little bit better that time, didn't it? So, apologies. Apologies about my makeshift death there a minute ago. I was just a touch frustrated about losing all that health. I actually kind of wished he'd killed me outright. I just noticed though that I've actually managed to douse, what, nearly 200 rounds of... I don't know whether it's a... See, the thing is I'm so... Yeah, I mean, you can... That leads to the armory. That's the armory in there. And you can or... You don't or actually need to go up in there.
Access denied. Access granted.
But I think I'm going to, for the sake of fleshing this game out and picking up everything that I can. I think that goes to the Queen, that door there. But it's a bit... Now, I can't... Oh, Jesus. I can't always remember, as you can tell. Ah. This is the area of the level where I just start to get hazy with details. Now you see, with the facehuggers, with a situation like this, believe me, it is a lot more formulaic than you think. And as long as you don't do dumb stuff, just keep you calm, you'll deal with these. They actually go all the way back to this crazy lighting. You can see them flashing in a corner. That is the perfect way to dispatch facehuggers. It's not always easy though to keep that cursor. Right, there is another egg behind there.
Access granted.
I swear, I mean, I'm doing that because I just have absolutely certain I'm going to get ambushed. And this is not a good place to get ambushed. There it is, look. Let's just have a look at what we've got here. We've got two of them. And that's what we've got to do, yep. One there. I told you that. Wow, that was Trapzilla. Damn. Christ. That was a full-on, what you would call trap, to say the least. I'm pretty sure though, nope, it hasn't. Crikey. See, now again, I was trying to use the embryo to calm those guys down, but as you can see, there was nothing calm about those guys. Right, so we're starting to just ship a little bit of health here. The thing is as well is if we died and went back, we wouldn't actually be going back too far. But I'm still not going to save it yet. Oh, goodness me. You see, this is one of them levels where you get stuck to bits of gameplay, and it is catastrophic if that happens. With these guys running, he actually jumped. He ended up landing on his back. Right, now you've got to destroy these things in here. You have to be careful because the aliens are all over this area. And they seem to nail you for anything that you do. Now that might be the armory. Has that opened the armory? It has. So you just need to take these guys out. Now I'm pretty sure up here there is one of the blue aliens. You might have heard of the blue alien. He's meant to be a kind of royal guard, and we are near the Queen. But this game gets horrible now. Okay, we're going to take a different approach. Right, we've taken a different approach because I don't know if you eagle-eyed guys have noticed the clock in the bottom corner. But we've been at this now for an hour. And we're just making too many mistakes with the armory. So we've saved it just before the armory section, so I don't have to go right the way back to the bit with Purvis. Or Purvis's save, should I say. Because we're just wasting too much time. And I think there's a save I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's a save spot in this armory somewhere. This armory is bigger than you think. But they just keep dropping aliens at you. There's one in there. I don't want to go in there. There's one in here. There. Do you know, I think this game sometimes just says to you, do you know you're going to use a bunch of health, and that's just the way it is. Because how the hell you get past this guy without taking a hit? Okay, so you do it like that. Sneak past the door. Have we even got anything in here? No. So if the rooms don't have anything in them, don't walk into them. Because you just... Have they got facehuggers in them? Yep. No! So this is... This basically happened also on normal. I was making great progress through this level, and then all of a sudden the realities hit. The realities being that this game is bastard hard, and don't ever underestimate it. Let's just have a look in here. We're just going to go through this rigmarole. Pick up these shotgun shells and pray to God that we don't get... Here we go. Just one will do. Right, so upstairs to the top level. And I think there is... Yeah, so nice and methodical. Oh. Didn't do my due diligence there. Yeah, so the mouse is a lot more precise than I am, but I just can't get into the whole using of a mouse. Plus, I think that this game is it's a skill. It's a skill to be able to play this with a control pad. It's absolute art, and I wouldn't want to take that away by just having the point and squirt of a mouse. Right now, I can't remember if someone's going to ambush me here. Oh, he will. They will. They will indeed. That's another one I'm going to have to use. Right, now don't worry about the sound of that alien clumping, because he is downstairs. We'll have a look at him once we get control of things. Right, you can see he's down there getting frustrated. Now we are going to get more aliens, but I'm still going to use this now. Because I just don't really want to take the risk with that, even I've got 12 of them left. Right, now you've got to be careful here, because they just come from all directions. Oh, there's a... Look at all those pickups. Right, now I think I'm in trouble here. Why did you change that on me? There he is. There's the blue alien. You see him? I'm sure there was 2 more guys with him though. How is that egg survived? Well, I actually thought that there were 2 more with that guy. Oh, we're really good for medkits. Right, we save it. Okay, so we made some decent progress. We've got lots of gear. He's disappeared. Does that mean he's about to come charging through that door? Not unless he's good at using lifts. Well, the Queen did. Queen can use a lift. Right, we really just want to get out of here now, because we can't save it until after the Queen section. Oh, dearie me. I guess that's him. Die, for Christ's sake, die. Only down to 417. Right, let's get back to where we were. Yep, that I can't use. Oh wow, he didn't continue. I'll take a nice glitch like that. What's he attacking? We've got a alien suffering from Alzheimer's there. Oh shit. see? Do you see how they absolutely ambush you like silly on this game? Right now, facehugger heaven. Thank you for running right into my crosshairs. Why are you not the regular facehugger? Okay, Now the only worry that I've got here is I'm going to ship a lot of health as these buggers keep running in my face and splattering me as I shoot them. This steam thank God for the glitch, because he would have been really tricky. That's like just pure facehugger, isn't it? Running between obstacles that they can hide behind, running in and out of them. Quintessential facehuggering. Right, now we're going to come and get this. We're going to go in there and we're going to get ambushed once we pick up that card. So turn around. As you can see that the sprites had absolute nightmare there with the being in the vents. Right, we've got our card. We're now going to go and take on Queenie.
Accepted. Access granted.
And Queenie is one of the worst rendered PS1 sprites that you will ever see. Let's go with the small medkits.
Warning. On-call code failure. Emergency alert. Emergency. Manual coolant activation.
You watch the way she winds her attacks up. She's dreadful. She might send a warrior after me. So the mistake we made there was trying to be clever, trying to hoard our pulse rifle. Basically should have done that the first time. We just didn't want to get down to under 300 rounds, and yeah, we cost ourselves dearly there with a death. But it wasn't the end of the world. We only went back to the armory. Oh, what the hell is that? That wasn't there last time. Yeah, so you have to be a bit careful in these rooms as well, because what will happen is there'll be lots of steam in some of these rooms, and if you hang around by the door, the steam will kill you. It's not that one, it's this one I think next.
Access denied.
Yeah, wrong. Run in a room, get right away from the steam there, that will kill you. And of course that will roast you as well. past that, you go right into the room. That's where it is. Now you can actually walk, you can walk out there, you just got to time that. Throw this. Just time this. Through you go. Right, now I think... Yep. Right into the room, pick up the kit, turn that on. Make sure nothing can kill you. Because it's too easy to get snuck up on. I do love the way that it's like you're walking uphill and you seem to bog down, you see? You seem to bog down. Right, now if I'm right, I think something comes and attacks me here. Where is it when I throw that? Okay, nothing yet. Yes, I've got a funny feeling that the holding pen door is the last of the Ripley clones. Unless it's the holding pen for the Queen. It'd make more sense, wouldn't it? That the holding pen door is open so we can now escape. That's the door. Just have to be very careful from here because you have no idea when you're going to get jumped. Is that a flamethrower? I think we've already got one anyway. The flame is... oh wow, I can tell you what that is though. That is a godsend. Ah! Just as I started getting focused on this baby, can't go through the comedy hooter door. So let's do this now. I'm going to do this now. Okay, we saved that early because I already know that there's a horrible surprise behind this door. And you actually heard it there. Okay, that's him taken care of. He's another one of those guys that hides behind the door and just launches straight at you. I actually think though, he's the last alien on this level. I think. I think. I say alien, of course, you know, I mean adult, fully grown. Do I use that word xenomorph? I can't remember if I went into why I hated xenomorph, the word, in one of the earlier levels. It's because it's only mentioned once in the movie. Twice, by the same guy, Gorman, and it was basically a technical term, you know. Xenomorph. What does that mean? Xeno means foreign or alien, and morph means to change your shape, right? Like a changeling. Well, the alien doesn't exactly necessarily do that. The alien goes through stages. It doesn't change its shape. It doesn't morph in front of you. It goes through like a chrysalis kind of situation, like a like a caterpillar. You don't call a caterpillar a morpher, do you? Do you? I mean, the genus, if you wanted a genus, if you really needed one, it would be the Necronom, wouldn't it? From the book, from Giga's book, Necronomicon. I think it was a Necronom 4 and 5 he mixed the alien up with. He put two together and came up with that. Sorry, Ripley. just too ugly. Splat. She even had acid blood. What's down here? That's that comedy Hootador, innit? So you could have actually got a quick route through there, but they just blocked it off. Right, so here's another one of the clones. And this one isn't doing too well. He looks like he's had a bad takeaway. You shouldn't eat Chinese, mate. I'll relieve you of that. Now let's see. So what's going on then? We're clearly collating. What the hell is all that? That doesn't mean anything. I tell you what though, we've got some stuff to collate here. So this is Ripley then, right? This is the Ripley clone. Was this here to start with? And then she ended up compromised with all of this stuff in it, like all of that stuff there. Look, like what is all that? Like tumours and things. They look like tumours, don't they? We don't have an answer because we're still collating. And now Ripley's killed the clones. We're gonna have to start all over again. Sergeant Dietrich ain't dead, man. The signs are real low, but they ain't dead. Nasty. Nasty, you little bastard. I'm even going to kill your egg. That is Research and Development. Level 4 hard. Alien Resurrectrion. The greatest PlayStation 1 game ever conceived and executed. And I shall now save this. I just want my little achievement to pop up in the corner as well. Father is malfunctioning, I'd never guessed. So we've got to go and reset father in the military complex. It's just, oh, it's Di Stefano. Poor old Di Stefano. Di Stefano's near the core. I mean, how the hell he's near any core on this blooming boat? There we go. Find a way out of clone research. 28 for 42nd, but we're not going for any speed run, but that's not great. So of the 42 people that have done this on hardcore, I think I'm 24th. Right, we just need to update this save. This game is so good. It is so good, but it is so hard, and it is so easy to make mistakes, and you end up setting yourself back because of the similar save setup that you have on Isolation, with the save points spread throughout the level, and you can get like literally on top of one, get killed, and you've got half an hour to redo. Or you can make a mistake like I did a few times and say, I'm not going to save this at this point, I'm going to go 5 minutes up the road and then come back and then go and get killed. So you need to be very clever with how you plan this on hard. But goodness me, you know, get yourself a copy of DuckStation, get yourself a DualShock 4 or a PlayStation mouse if you want to use the mouse, and get on this game if you're an Alien fan, because if you're an Alien fan, you can't miss this. This game is brilliant. It is absolutely an Alien game, and I won't shut up about it until I've finished. So I'll see you next time.